Today, we delve into Now I've Got You, You Son of a Bitch, or NIGYSOB, a subtle yet destructive psychological game. My colleague Tom asked me to handle a presentation. He said, all the information is in the shared folder, should be straightforward. But the morning of the presentation, half the documents were missing, key data was outdated, and slides were incomplete. I called Tom in a panic. He replied with barely concealed satisfaction, I thought you'd have sorted that out. That's when I realized I'd been set up to fail. Tom was playing NIGYSOB. NIGYSOB is a sophisticated psychological game where you engineer someone's failure, then blame them for it. The player creates conditions for failure, then acts surprised and disappointed when it occurs. They set traps, wait for people to fall, then collect evidence of incompetence to justify their superior position. Tom was a master. He'd give incomplete information, then act shocked when projects went wrong. He'd set unrealistic deadlines, blame people for missing them, and withhold crucial details, then express concern about attention to detail. Always playing the helpful colleague while systematically undermining others' success. From the player's perspective, NIGYSOB looks innocent. They can always claim they were trying to help. They claim faith in your abilities, expressing disappointment but not surprised at your failure. The trap is invisible until you're caught. Once I understood the game, I saw it everywhere. Managers giving vague instructions, then criticizing outcomes. Partners setting impossible standards. Friends sharing sensitive information, then acting betrayed when it's not handled perfectly. I realized I'd played this game myself with my daughter. I'd give her a complex task without proper instruction, then feel frustrated when she couldn't complete it, using her failure to justify my exasperation. With Sarah, I'd create tests she didn't know she was taking, feeling resentful when she didn't offer help I hadn't asked for. Not expressing my preferences clearly, then feeling disappointed when she made different choices. I was playing NIGYSOB in my own relationship. The payoff of NIGYSOB is feeling superior while appearing innocent. The player gets to be right about others' incompetence. They feel justified in their criticism, maintaining their position as the only reliable person. But there's a deeper payoff. NIGYSOB protects the player from genuine vulnerability by setting others up to fail, avoiding their own risk of failure. By focusing on others' inadequacies, they avoid examining their own, building a case for their superiority. Tom's NIGYSOB games weren't about my presentation skills. They were about his own insecurity. His fear that if he competed fairly, he might not win, and his need to feel valuable by making others feel worthless. The only way to win NIGYSOB is not to play. Refuse to be set up. Ask for clarity when instructions are vague. Document conversations when dealing with game players and involve witnesses when accountability matters. When Tom offered another straightforward project, I said, I'd be happy to help. Can you send me all files by email with a list of what's complete and outstanding? He hesitated. It's all pretty much done. I smiled, great. Email it over and I'll review. If anything's missing, I'll let you and the manager know immediately so we can solve it together. He shifted uncomfortably. Actually, maybe I should just handle this one myself. When you document, ask for clarity, and involve others, the game stops working. Transparency kills the trap's secrecy. My daughter came home upset. Her friend Mia promised a seat at lunch, but when Jane arrived, Mia was with everyone else, and there was no space. Mia then said Jane was late. I asked, how did that feel? Jane replied, like she tricked me, then made it my fault. I told her, that's a game some people play. They set you up, then blame you. It's not kind, and it's not your fault. She asked why. I explained that sometimes people feel powerful when others feel small. What should I do? She asked. Next time, make your own plans. Don't wait for Mia. Sit with other friends. Take your power back. Teaching her to spot the game early meant she wouldn't waste years playing it like I had. I decided to have a direct, clear conversation with Tom. I found him at his desk. Tom, I want to be straight. I know what happened with the Johnson presentation. The files were incomplete, and you knew it. He protested, but I continued, I'm not arguing. I just want you to know I see the pattern. From now on, I'll be documenting everything, Not to catch you out, but to protect both of us. He called me paranoid. I shrugged, maybe, but I'd rather be clear than caught out. We can work professionally, but the games stop here. He gave a forced smile and agreed. The game lost its power the moment I named it. NIGYSOB players need traps and reactions. Take away either, and the game ends. Document everything. Ask for clarity. Stay calm. Never give them the satisfaction of your anger or panic. Because the moment you see the trap before you fall, you're no longer playing their game. You're playing a different one entirely, where honesty wins.